through your freedom.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. And it's me flying solo today, very solo, because Uman is on the road on another freedom quest of fun. In any event, he is in the comment section. He's driving. He just won't be passing me any hot tips. In any event, it doesn't matter. We're going to have some fun. We got Mikey, Robin, Nancy, all in the house. Along with Uman and others who show up from the preparedmind.club, subscribestar.com, and X is still on the fritz. So what I'm going to do is I would like to delve into a lot of the crazy things that are happening. And yes, the top news story of the day is this. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, Omar Fateh has been defeated. Jacob Frey has officially defeated him in the race for mayor of Minneapolis. So the Kami Salami is what I like to call him, from Somalia. The bug-eyed liar and bullshit artist, Omar Fateh, crushed. Great news, folks, but other areas of the country are now doomed on this wacky Wednesday after an election. New York City, doomed. Sadly, the state of Virginia has thrown its hat in with a bunch of anti-American, violent, death, shall we say, enamored fools. We're going to talk about it, folks, and what this means for you. So, what does this mean for the city of Minneapolis? I'm not saying that Jacob Frey, who officially crushed Omar Fateh, the bug-eyed Kami Salami, it's not that all of a sudden Minneapolis is going to become a bastion of freedom. It's just they don't have a foreign interested jackass with zero experience, zero intelligence. Oh, he does sit on a government board, folks. Yeah. He's a local dimwit, but he did not win the whole city. He did not win the mayor. But it shows how dangerously close many cities and states are on the brink of losing their freedoms. You see, freedom is not just something that happens at the top with our precious Constitution. This was the guidelines, as well as the rules, on how to govern and handle a republic, a free republic. If you do the opposite of what the Constitution says, we end up with what? Tyranny and slavery. And so all of these fucking people who want to ignore the Constitution, every last one of these dimwit Democrats that wants to bend the rules, every one of these foreign-born fucks who want to ignore the tenets of our republic are doing the exact opposite of it. And in my opinion, violating oaths of office, violating the rights of all of us, all under the blanket, the stinky, fetid blanket of lies and hundreds, if not thousands of years of government bullshit and abuse, whether it comes from a king, a pope, a prophet, it doesn't matter. Unless it speaks, thinks, and acts while protecting and creating freedom, it's doing the opposite. So Jacob Frey, I guess, is going to be lucky to hold the line. But I hope and I pray Minneapolis gets rules passed that make it a better city, a stronger city, a more prosperous city, and a city that takes freedoms, liberty, the Constitution, and embraces it and becomes better. That's what we hope for. That was the whole idea. Setting guidelines, strict rules for the government. and then making them maintain it. Well, as you know, it's hard to hold these fucking people accountable, especially foreigners who have no compunction about violating the Constitution. They are the enemy unless they become American, speak English, accept our traditions and cultures, and carry them forward. Not condemn them, change them, erode them, and become despots, the most evil scum on the planet. But we're going to talk about people like that who did win in the election. Now, again, you guys got Mr. Uman on the road, but if you've got something to say, put it in the comments section. It should pop up here on my screen. It's best to use all caps to get my attention. That will work. So get your comments down below. There's a lot of people are going to be curious. What is being said today? What are people talking about? Right? For some reason, and good thing, yesterday, Minnesota rejected socialism. They rejected retardation. There's some hope for our future, folks, but it is very tenuous. It's very small. But like any glowing ember, you can feed it a little fuel and fan it and ignite the flames of liberty under it. Let's hope that happens. As for Omar Fateh, he's not going to go away, folks. He hates this country even more now. He despises the fact that people could see through his bullshit. I'm sure every single fucking Somali, and what are there, 90,000 of them in Minneapolis? I'm sure every last one of them voted for this piece of shit. And a piece of shit he is. But it's close, folks. Now let's move on if we shall. And again, comments in the comments in the comment section, questions in the comment section, thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's head over to New York City. Well, New York City, folks, he won the city mayoral race. And his next move is not to improve New York, but to transform it into a socialist fucking nightmare. And then he will attack our republic. You got it, folks. Socialist mayor-elect, communist, anti-Christian, anti-American, Zorhan Mamdani. Well, he's declared war already on President Trump, folks, on our traditions and our cultures in America. He's declared war on capitalism, literally. And he gave a radical victory speech to New York City. Yes, he did. Now that this communist, folks, he called for global intifada. The man who is now going to run the largest, most powerful city in this country, New York City, is a communist and a global intifada. That is a Muslim who wants every non-Muslim murdered. It is also widely believed and accused that this radical sack of shit Democrat that the Democrat Party supports committed fraud and lied on his immigration paperwork. That's right, folks. An immigrant from another country who has never held a fucking job, legitimate, who has never created a business, is going to be mayor of the largest metropolis in the city, one of the largest on the whole planet, with zero experience. Badass Diving Frog asks a legitimate question at this point. John, if he's a communist, a commie, then why is he even being allowed to run for office? Because the rules are not being enforced. Period. Yes, there is a law on the books. What does that law say? Communists cannot run and hold public office. What else was on the books? And it got turned over. Muslims shall not be allowed to run and hold political office. But what do we have? What do we have, Mr. Diving Frog? We have, as a historical precedent, a man who lied and allowed others to lie for him, including politicians who lied for him, mainstream media who lied for him, but a lying piece of shit, Barack Hussein Obama, who went by the alias Barry Soetoro, attended an American college, Columbia University, and claimed he was a foreign student. Did he do that to get, well, student assistance with his tuition, his books, his housing, his food? Or was he being honest there? Well, I think he was being honest, whether or not he got anything free for it or not, because he told people from Illinois when he was a senator from the state of Illinois that he was born in Kenya, even though as a presidential candidate and a president, we were told he was born in Hawaii. Now, when I was in Hawaii, and I've spent many days there on different islands, I didn't see anyone that looked like Barry Soetoro. Doesn't look very fucking Hawaiian to me. And I know. There's more than just Polynesians there. There's Micronesians, there's Melanesians, there's Japanese, there's white people. I know. But he is no fucking Hawaiian, that's for sure. He is no American. That is for certain. So yeah. Mamdani should not be allowed, especially since, in my opinion, and the opinion of many other people, he lied. He committed fraud on his paperwork to become a naturalized American. And like Obama, who had zero private sector experience, never ran a business, never started a business, never even had a fucking job, was going to become a senator, the president. Fuck. What's the mayor of New York City at this point, right? What's the point at this point? Well, the point is they're here to destroy this fucking country, folks. That's exactly what they're here for, to destroy our country. Well, Mr. Diving Frog, can't get enough. I tell you what, I thank you and everyone. Hey, all caps. It's the best way for me to find your comments because Mr. Uman is busy trucking down the highway in the mobile SHTF command center. And anyways, Diving Frog says, John Brennan, as in John Brennan, former CIA director, liar, Muslim convert, traitor, in my opinion, and the opinion of many other experts, general overall piece of shit, John Brennan, has been confronted about his CIA involvement, the Central Intelligence Agency, with the election fraud of 2020 and Hunter Biden's laptop, which seems to be making a comeback in the news. We're getting what Uman called the 72-hour news cycle distraction. Every 72 hours or so, sometimes longer, sometimes less, they change what is out in the news to distract us. They'll tell us one thing, we get pissed off, we say, fix it. But before they fix it, before they even address it, they change the subject to this other thing over here. And there's so many things going on, folks. So many different things at different levels in different places that we can't stay focused on it because they'll just start talking about something else. Someone will get pissed off. Some big time social media jackass will pick up that and run with it and make it his fucking thing for the day, his flavor of the day. And everyone gets distracted and chases the shiny object. So one day it's Hunter Biden's laptop. The next day it's Nancy Pelosi did January 6th. The next day Hillary Clinton's back in the news for her bullshit and lies. And then fuck it. Now we're back to Obama's chef that drowned in 3 feet of water, even though he was a trained swimmer and it was a pond and it wasn't a storm and he had a flotation device and he still managed to fucking drown. Oh no, but let's go back over here. Jizzy Maxwell. Oh shoot, now we need to go over here. Charlie Kirk, but Nick Fuentes, but Tucker Carlson. But wait a minute, we need to listen to Zoran Mandami. See what I'm saying? The list is endless. And that's part of this game. Now, John Brennan looks like someone put a cat turd under his nose and is holding it there with super glue. He's just always this angry fucking old piece of shit. Yeah, he is on the hot seat. Yes, there is an investigation into him. And no, I have no doubts that anything will happen to that fucking traitorous lech. Because, well, Bimbo Bondi is a sack of shit. Kash Patel is a sack of shit. Someone prove me wrong. Show me how they went out and did something. No, not any other agent, not any other agency, not some state agency, not some private investigative firm that actually did the job for them, not some congressional fucking hearing that handed them a stack of facts of crimes that they do nothing with, or someone else makes an arrest and they run and take credit for it. I tell you, folks, I've done things in public, right, politically, trying to wake people up, and it worked, and someone else takes credit for it. You get some action going and you break through a wall of resistance, and some other motherfucker steps in and takes credit for it. Well, I'm not here to take credit for anything. I don't want fucking credit. I don't want fame. I wouldn't mind a small fortune, but I don't want fame. No one's paying me a bunch of fucking money to be here. I want America saved, awake, and fighting for freedom. Well, that's my job. That's my role. That's what I want. And Robin G, yep. I read his comment, even though it's not in caps. Yeah, all caps is best. It just makes it easier to find if you've got something really powerful you want to say. It is the Prepared Mind channel. And if you want to be here live Monday through Friday, all you've got to do is go to thepreparedmind.club, sign up for the premium membership, $2 a month. But see, there's a great number of you, and that supports the channel, pays for light, pays for spam and tuna fish, makes sure I have scotch, and keeps us here instead of out working, well, a second or third job. And for me, it would end up being a third job if I wasn't sitting in this chair with you guys trying to support the channel. In any event, that's how it is, right? We all got to have a job and a fucking gig. I should become an Uber driver. Let me tell you why. I could set those cameras up so there's a camera in the front, camera in the back, camera to the side, gets every chair in the car taken care of, and then say, hey, what do you think of this subject? And the passenger could be a Republican, could be a Democrat, could be a foreigner, could be an American, could be white, black, native, don't fucking matter. And that show could go live and just say, hey, look, this is a live broadcast. Let's share your opinion. What do you think? And just fucking get Joe six-pack or Jane bottle of wine. That'd be fun. No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I'd like to, but, I have something better to do, like sleep. Once I get done with all the work in a day, I just go to sleep. All right, folks, let's get to the next topic. And remember, you too can pick a topic in the comments section. I want to know what you're thinking about all this bullshit that has happened. Now, we're going to go back up to the great state of Minnesota, where they told Omar Fateh, fuck off, you weird-looking motherfucker. You don't get to be mayor just because you're black, just because you're a foreigner, just because, well, you say we should elect you because we're racists. And don't worry, Asians, Hispanics, and blacks, you're racist too. As long as you're a Republican, you're a racist. Yeah. And a white supremacist. Don't forget that. I want you to feel like a complete human, like a fully functional American. You hit all the marks, right? Not because of your color, just because you're a Republican or a conservative or for heaven's sake, someone who likes the Constitution. Anyways, back up to Minnesota, a state legislator, that is someone who's in the assembly, right? You got the Senate and the assembly, or the Senate and the House. So someone at the House level in Minnesota told everyone before the election that she was an illegal alien. Well, guess what? This ridiculous bitch was not met by ICE, was not handcuffed, was not arrested and led off in a car, was not taken to an airport, and was not put on a plane, and was not sent back to the fucking country she came from. Instead, this Minnesota town decided to elect this dumb bitch, a foreigner who's here illegally. They made her mayor. Folks, the enemy is inside the gates. It is not the enemy is coming. We see them from afar. That was me and you 30 fucking years ago. Right? The enemy is not, riding up close. That was us when Barack was getting elected. The enemy at the gates when Barack and Hillary and Nancy and Upchuck and Dollar Store Hakeem Jeffries, Dollar Store Obama, right? They're at the gates screaming and yelling, bam, 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 bam. Now they're in the gates. We've got Mandami as the mayor of New York. We got this dumb bitch as the mayor of a city. Illegals. Oh, it's going to get worse before this show's over, folks. Where is Bimbo Bondi, Attorney General for the United States of America? She admitted she is a fucking criminal. A criminal who decided to run for office. She is now a public figure, a centerpiece. If you're going to arrest people for breaking the law, this is one that you can go get right now. Just like Mayor-elect Mandami, that piece of shit in New York City. Where's Bimbo Bondi on that? Where is Crash Pedal? Oh, wait. I'm sure he has his crossed bug eyes staring firmly at his 25-year-old girlfriend's tits. I'm sure that's about all he can do. In fact, I guess she is so good. She is so hot. She is so that he's going to take a taxpayer-funded FBI jet from Florida trying to secretly fly to see her perform in fucking Tennessee? Really? Boy, she must be good. She must be good because he flew all that way, not to hear her perform in a fucking concert, even. No, it's to sing the national anthem, which is important, but it's 3 fucking minutes. And Kash Patel said, every time FBI Director Chris Wray starts up the jet, that's $15 million. This son of a bitch did it. Where the fuck is he? Probably staring at them titties. Where is Immigrations and Customs Enforcement? This mayor of, or mayor-elect of Minnesota admitted she's an illegal. Where's ICE? This bitch should be wearing handcuffs and being put on a plane with deportation papers. What do you guys think? What do you think? You guys got the comment section. I've got my list and what I want to talk about. This is your chance. I'll make you famous. Mikey G. Oh, okay. Mikey G says, wake me when it goes kinetic. Oh, I get it. Basically, you're not going to fight back at this level. And I'm picking on you now, Mikey G. If you're asleep at the fucking wheel, sleep in your bed, and I'm not picking on you, Mikey. I'm talking about everybody. Everyone who's not quite awake. Everyone who's still on the blue pill. And they need to take the red or the black pill. What happens when they wake up? Well, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, what's going on today? What day is it? What's happening? I don't know anything. I need some coffee. It's going to take a while to wake up, right? The morning. Americans wake up. They're like, what do you mean we got a communist mayor from another fucking country? Oh, that's where we give them the Officer John McClane. Welcome to the party, pal. Right? You don't get to take a nap, Mikey, and I know you're awake anyways. I know what you're saying is, I know what's going to happen. It's going to get violent. Between now and then, I'm just going to fucking chill because there's nothing I can do. And I agree with that, and I understand that sentiment as well. But I just thought I'd throw a little, we need to be awake and be ready and prepared. Because when it does happen, when it does go kinetic, you don't get to be surprised. People that wake up, like they're right, they're snoring away. They're snoring away. They wake up, bam, 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 pow, bam. Who's shooting? Them or us? How do I get involved? What do I do? Where do I go? See, that's people who aren't paying any attention, don't have a fucking plan, aren't prepared, don't know shit. They don't know who the enemy is. They just hear bullets coming from down the street. Well, they run out the door and start shooting back. Hey, you just shot at your own people. You don't even know what fucking side you're on, right? You've got to be awake the whole time, literally. So in a way, that turned out to be a fucking great comment. And Robin G says, P.S. They'll miss out on Black Friday deals. That's right. If you're not awake now, you're going to miss out on Black Friday deals because you're sleeping. Well, there's so much more people are missing out on. So much more. Okay, where do we go next? Well, while we're making jokes, especially about that piece of shit, Mamdani in New York City. Folks, I've never been to New York City. I know people from New York City. I work with people from New York City. I like New Yorkers, but I'm never going to set fucking foot in that city. Never. I will die. I will die because I don't want to go smell piss and shit. I don't want to go into that city and be surrounded by fucking losers from around the world, as well as America's finest losers. I don't want to do that. And we'll talk about what's going to happen in New York City as well. But there was a hilarious trolling, and I'm going to call this the trolling of the day, on the Jumbotron at the Mamdani election night victory party, on the big Jumbotron behind the podium. Someone, I guess, hacked in or played a hell of a joke and trolled the shit out of that fucking loser from Uganda. What does a Ugandan know about New York City, American politics, American culture, American life, American law, the tenets of the Constitution, the fucking Federalist Papers? Not a fucking thing. But what was put on that Jumbotron at the Mamdani New York City party? Trump is your president. Trolled them big time. Mainstream media won't cover it. Newspapers won't cover it. I'm sure Letitia James, Attorney General for the state of New York, is probably going to find the person that did that and charge him with mortgage fraud. Because that's what she is best acquainted with. Because she herself, according to all the evidence in the indictment, has committed massive amounts of mortgage fraud. And yet she's still in office. Many governors sent infected people into retirement homes back at COVID-19, intentionally sent sick people into there. Retirement homes have old people with weakened immune systems, and they got infected and killed. Yep. Yet those governors, they aren't being held accountable any more than Letitia James is. Robin G asked this question. Do any of you see my above comment about the upcoming Democrat boycott? I did not see that. And I'll tell you why. It probably did not get used. Probably got rejected. Even some of the things I type in there, they get cut out by YouTube. It's like, we don't, you need to fix your expression. It's not good or this or that. I'm like, it's my fucking channel. No, it's not. It's not my channel, folks. I just borrow some YouTube space for them to make money on us. In any event, put your comment back into the comment section, Robin. And I strongly recommend using code words. If there's a particular word in there that it doesn't like, put some spaces or dashes in it. That's a nice way to get something coded in here. Anyways, hilarious trolling of the day goes to Ma'am Danny for being, well, the turd he is. And we're going to do this now. Let us have some more fun. I was talking about New York City. And there are, like I said, I love New Yorkers. I mean, I've met some jackasses too, but I've met those from all over the country as well. But good New Yorkers, there's some tough fucking people. But the freedom exodus has already started. What do I mean by freedom exodus? The good people, the free people of New York City are going to leave. And it's already started, folks. Not just little people like me or maybe you. Not just little business owners, but actual people that the people in New York City rely on a day-to-day basis to make sure their city is run properly, protected, etc. The New York City Fire Department Commissioner, the FDNY Commissioner, has resigned already after the good people of New York elected the anti-Israel, anti-Christian, anti-America Ma'am Danny. Folks, no real American, no free American should have to live or work under an anti-American piece of shit who will use his power to destroy wealth, to destroy businesses, to destroy families, to destroy tradition, to destroy culture, and to absolutely crush freedom. Now, a lot of people, get this, he's already changed his tune and is backpedaling on his promises. He let people believe there were going to be free grocery stores. He came out and goes, no, they're just government-run grocery stores. Yeah, we all knew government-run. A lot of people, when they heard government grocery stores, they heard free. They heard free. How did they hear free with government-run grocery store? Well, I'll tell you, because every time they look to a Democrat, they want freebies. They want handouts. They want something for nothing. Let's do this. Badass says, John, when Wall Street leaves and they're talking about relocating to Texas or Florida, New York is done for. If we're going to have this topic, this conversation, it is only slightly technical, but it is incredibly powerful. New York City is where the New York Stock Exchange is. And surrounding the stock exchange are lawyers, investment firms, funds, and banks. There are tax collectors galore. And in order to support the Wall Street, New York Stock Exchange, right, they need a lot of people in that city just to support those industries. So how this works is every publicly traded business in America and even other countries meets the conditions, the minimal conditions to become a publicly traded company on the stock exchange. So every city, county, state in the entire union, as well as other countries, they send money to Wall Street to allow Wall Street, New York City, to trade, speculate, profit off of everybody's business around the fucking world. And they take that money out of the market. Look at the stock market. It goes up because people put money in, and they fucking steal it, and it goes down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, right? That's how the stock market works. Breathes in, breathes out. When it breathes out, that is bankers, lawyers, and financial firms, and every other fucking scumbag on the planet that will steal our money. And they take it, and then they own it, and they have it in New York City. And then, of course, the city gets taxes off of this. The state gets taxes off of this. Off of every business in the country and around the world. The city, county, and state in New York takes money. Diving Frog is absolutely right. If they relocate, New York, the Empire State, will lose its empire status as the money goes elsewhere. Oh, yeah, there is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. But if they move it even across the fucking river to New Jersey, same story. Oh, you wouldn't believe the amount of computer and artificial intelligence and internet communications gear that drives information into Wall Street. And they vie and take a shit pile of money out of it also. So that, well, people that use their particular service, they make a shit pile of money. They make more money if they use this service over that service, or they pay more money to get more access and be closer to the trading floor so they can front run people. They can fucking short them and steal their shit. Oh, yeah, folks, it is a shit show. Now, they could relocate to Jersey, Texas, Florida. I just want to see them leave New York City. That right there would be an indictment of people, of ideologies, of religions that the rest of the world doesn't want to have anything to do with. Oh, I'm sure all these fucking lawyers and businesses, as the exodus continues, not just the commissioner of the fire department, folks, the police will leave, other people will leave, wealthy people will take their money out, even rich Democrats, they'll leave. They'll blame Republicans, but they'll fucking leave, and it's their fault because they're assholes. Mikey, just speaking of turds that got away, Fauci, Gil Bates, Zark Muckerberg, and all of Pfizer and the scarf lady, that's Dr. Birx, Birx, Burps, Birx Burps. Yeah, they got away too. They didn't get prosecuted, did they? No, they did not. Anyways, I didn't want to let that one go. Mr. Mikey, yeah, this freedom exodus, it's going to happen in states like Florida. We don't want you here. I mean, we want good people here, but we don't want to import these fucking Democrats, all these idiots that voted for Mandami, that want illegal aliens, that hate America, that want children to cut off their fucking genitals. We don't want those people here. And Texas, folks, Texas is turning out to be a shithole. I love Texans. Well, what a shithole. Greg Abbott is selling the fucking state out. Ken Paxton can't seem to stop the illegal development of real estate by Islamic organizations that get their funding from CARE and the Muslim Brotherhood and are speaking publicly about how they're going to take over the state, how it is going to be the new Mecca. Now, of course, we in the Western world speak of Mecca meaning the capital city in a general, broad, non-religious sense, but in a very real, specific, religious sense, Mecca is the number one location for Muslims to face when they do their prayer. That's how important Mecca is to them. No matter where they're at in the world, they want to face Mecca and send their prayers there. They're talking about making Texas the new Mecca. They want to take this country over, folks. Our vast wealth, our vast resources, and yes, of course, all of the women that they want to steal and rape and make sex slaves. And Texas isn't doing a fucking thing to stop it. They're taking their money. They're taking all that Muslim money, but they're not stopping anything. In fact, they're fucking lying about it. All right, Robin G says, John, I saw plans for a certain party to boycott spending money later this month during Thanksgiving week. I don't get it. Don't. They realize they're going to miss out on Black Friday. Yeah. Certain parties, the Democrat Party, they want to boycott spending money later this month during Thanksgiving week, which is the Black Friday. Who are you going to hurt? Because the certain party, the Democrat Party, is talking to their most loyal subjects, their most favorite pissants and peons, the welfare class. The welfare class. They want the welfare class to not spend money during Thanksgiving week, Black Friday, etc. You say you don't get it. Don't they realize they'll miss out on Black Friday? Yeah. They don't care. They don't have fucking money anyways, unless they get it from me and you. I say Trump should leave the fucking government shut down so they don't have any money to go blow on junk trinkets. Oh, the fucking theft is retarded, folks. The theft, the outright theft, the looting, the stupid, it's continuing. They'll show up at Black Friday. How's this, Robin? Instead of paying for their junk, they just fucking steal it. They open the doors to Walmart at midnight, and every fucking ghetto slime, every piece of white trash, every fucking piece of crap hillbilly, every freeloading fucking swamp monster, every fucking ghetto slime will just barge in, load their carts, and run out the door. It's possible. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if they try that shit. Oh, good golly. No, it's a great topic to bring up. They don't care if they miss out. They can just go steal shit. We've got some big fucking problems. How do we fix that? Maybe see something, say something? Remember that shit? Yeah, that came from the Department of Homeland Security under Obama when they needed Americans to snitch on, well, Republicans. Well, now I think they got a website called snitch.com. Actually, down in Venezuela, folks, which isn't a state, by the way. It's a different country for all the Democrats in the audience. The dictator of Venezuela, Maduro, in his desperation to fight against the Central Intelligence Agency and the Washington, D.C. propaganda machine, he has ordered the creation of a smartphone app so that the good people of Venezuela can report, quote, everything they see and hear. That sounds ominous, right? That sounds pretty fucking ominous. You can report, quote, everything they see and hear. That's for the plebes of Venezuela. That sounds ominous. That sounds tyrannical. That sounds 1984-ish. That sounds very bad, right? But I want you to think about this. After I brought that up, that only in Venezuela, an app to report everything you see and hear. Sounds ominous. But all he's doing is asking. He's not telling people you have to report stuff. What if they got nothing to report? He's just asking. But in America, a company called Palantir that is owned by Israel is sucking information out of the internet. They're stealing your information, and they're learning and cataloging and filing, well, your information in your beliefs that are based on your internet activity. And it's going into a foreign government's database. You think that's better than a dumb fucking dictator asking people to turn in their neighbors when we have an incredibly powerful surveillance corporation sucking our information out of the internet with no accountability? You think it's better? Snitches in little Venezuela, or thieving, murderous fucking tyrants from another nation who profit off of you and your information and then propagize against you. They propagandize against you. They propagandize against you. By the way, Palantir is the one who gathers information and intel and helped Israel bomb the living shit out of innocent people. Now, again, I don't like terrorists. Fucking hate terrorists. Terrorists should die. Because why? Because they want to kill me. Any country, any people, any religion that says in their belief system that I should die because I'm Christian or white, well, I don't have any love for them. They can go to hell. And they probably will. In any event, folks, yeah, what's worse? A voluntary snitch system or a fucking computerized program, artificial intelligence machine that scrapes the fucking internet, learns all about you and everything you're listening to, watching, reading, seeing, hearing, saying. It comes through your phone, microphone, and it goes in there. It listens to what other people say. It knows what TV programs you're watching. And yeah, you can trust them to not use it in a negative way. They won't use it in a way that could hurt you or influence you negatively. If you believe that, I got a fucking bridge to sell you that leads to the moon. Oh, and I don't have a bridge. These fucking people are evil. Evil. And they admit it. They fucking admit it. And they laugh about it, by the way. The guy that owns Palantir, when asked about all the people being killed and slaughtered in the fucking genocide over there, laughed about it. Let's continue, shall we? Diving Frog says, John, if the government is shut down for more than 60 days, then on day 61, Trump doesn't need any approval to clean house. Damn smart. Great. I agree. That is damn smart. I would like it fixed. I would like it fixed. I don't want to hear fucking stories. I don't want to hear platitudes from Trump. I don't want to hear fucking threats. I just want action that is America first. Oh, there goes Palantir. They know what that means. When it comes to America first, that is hate speech. That saying America first it's anti-Semitic, don't you know? If you care about your country, it's anti-Semitic. Unfucking believable. It would be damn smart. I'll agree with you, Diving Frog, if and only if Trump actually uses that opportunity to protect America and make America first. You make America first, America can be great again. Oh, wait, there's a fucking novel concept. Make America first and it'll become great all by itself. You don't need to make America great again. You need to make America first again. What is that? Make America first again. MAFA. 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 Make America first again. Someone run with that. How many fucking things have we said on here? How many phrases have we coined, created? Make America first again. MAFA. Not make America great again. If we stop giving money away to Ukraine, fucking Uganda, and every other country that we send millions of dollars to teach them how to be drag queens or how to butt fuck each other, literally millions of dollars on LGBTQ homosexual pedophilia, our government, the U.S. government, sends out to other countries. All the money we send to Israel, all the money we sent to NATO, all the money we give to the United Nations, every single penny in the millions and billions that went to non-government organizations. Our money was fucking given away by the billions, folks. If all that money was here in America, it would make America great again. Make America first. Everyone else, fuck you. Sorry, but we got to take care of America first. And we'll become a more free nation, a more prosperous nation, a more productive nation, a wealthier nation. And then we, as individuals, if we so choose, this is the part about big government I fucking hate. But if I choose to be generous, I'm successful, I'm healthy, got some spare money, I'm going to charitably give it to someone else, someone in need. I can do it all by myself, but the government steals your fucking money with a gun to your head. They're like, I got a fucking gun to your head. I'm going to pay your taxes. And then I'm going to take your money, and after I'm done putting it in my pocket, I'll send whatever's left to another fucking country that hates you. That's government. Change my mind. Prove me wrong. That's exactly what fucking happens. Don't pay your taxes, folks. See what happens. Hey, you didn't pay your taxes. Open up. You open the door up. What do you want? Didn't pay your taxes. You're under arrest. Oh, fucking great. Oh, don't worry. We're going to hold a trial in an administrative court, not a court of law, so you have no constitutional rights or fucking protections. Tell us how you paid your taxes. Well, I didn't. See, there it is. You're going to fucking jail. Or you pay your fucking taxes and you watch all your money like a fucking rocket that has been launched from Cape Canaveral. It goes up and it goes out to sea and it's just fucking gone. And you'll never see it again. You'll never benefit from it. What benefit have you gotten by sending money to Ukraine? What money have you gotten by sending money to NATO? What benefit have you gotten sending money to the United Nations or Israel or any other fucking country? You know what I've gotten from other countries? The one thing I've gotten: courtesy, politeness, even respect. Going to other countries as a free American and spending money in their country, helping their country out by giving them money for giving me something of value: food, service, products. They're fucking happy as fuck that I've come to their country and I'm spending my money there voluntarily, and it makes their country better, because that money that I spend doesn't go right into a politician's pocket and he puts it in his own fucking bank account. See what I'm saying? We get more respect, more admiration, more appreciation by individually giving our money to other countries. When the federal government gives it, say, money to pick a fucking country, Panama, give money to Panama, where does it go? Does it help the Panamanians? No. First thing, every fucking politician grabs as much as they can, stuffs it in a fucking suitcase, shoves it under their bed, and I don't know what money you're talking about. If there's anything left, it might go to a government program where other bureaucrats swipe it, and then they give the fucking contracts to people in their family that have whatever company it is that provides the service or product that is needed. Fucking people of other countries, they get shit from our tax dollars. But when you and I spend our money, go to Panama. Go to the Caribbean islands. Go to any country. And people will appreciate the money you're spending. Fuck, you buy a $20 trinket as a souvenir. Well, it costs them $10. They make $10 off you. That's all they get, $10. And they're fucking excited to get a $10 bill in profit from you. We send down $10 billion. What do the people see? Send down $10 million, $100 million, whatever the fucking number is. The people don't get shit. The government gets brand new cars and planes, new mansions, new fucking resorts that the regular people don't get. You want to help little people? You want to make the world a better place? Be successful and go on vacation and spend your money in another country. Now you'll be fucking treated the way you ought to be treated. America, the government gives money away and other people hate America for it. It's like, why? I thought we gave you guys billions. They never see a fucking nickel of that, folks. They never see a fucking nickel of it. I want to talk about the new Democrat Party. I'm going to round out this hour. I'm going to call this the Hour of Power. We have a new Democrat Party now, folks. In Virginia, I told you I was going to talk about the state of Virginia. In Virginia, the Democrats of that state have voted in an ex-CIA, an LGB, pedophile, transgender, loving idiot who wants children in the wrong bathrooms. They want boys pretending to be girls, to be in with girls. That's what this bitch wants. That's the governor, the new governor. She is ex-CIA. She could not answer Winsome Sears in a debate, anything. And still, Virginia has voted this piece of shit in. Now, who else has Virginia voted in? A deranged lawyer is now their attorney general. What does this deranged lawyer want to do? Wants to kill Republicans. Wants to see their children die in their mother's arms. And the same fucking piece of shit, now attorney general-elect, likes to kick dogs while he's at it. And yes, the woman who is now the governor of Virginia, guess what? She thinks that's fine. She thinks that the attorney general should fantasize and publicly proclaim he wants to see Republicans shot and that their children are in their arms dying. These people fucking love it. The school boards love it. The school union loves it. Nobody condemned this absolute sack of shit. Virginia is no longer a commonwealth. It is now a communist fucking shithole. Democrats love their party of death, folks. They love mental illness on parade. Literally, go to a pride parade. That's a fucking parade on mental illness. A Democrat parade is a parade of mental illness. These fucking people are mentally ill. So when I tell you, folks, that around you, in your neighborhood, in your street, in your town, in your city, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 people are Democrats that vote for these fucking people. A Democrat that wants children to mutilate themselves and their own genitals and put boys in girls' locker rooms. They want that. And 4, 5, now since they got elected, it's 5 or 6. 5 or 6 people out of 10 voted for this dumb bitch, voted for this dog-kicking, murderous sack of shit lawyer of all fucking things. Guy's a fucking lawyer. So the people around you, folks, they vote for this shit. I wasn't fucking lying. I didn't have to make that shit up. The people around you and me are sick motherfuckers. And they're dangerous. And my thing, I keep coming back to you guys, is we need to be prepared. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense. Because we are not violent. They are. They want to kick dogs. They want to mutilate children's genitals. They want to use them as fucking sex toys. They want to kill you and watch your kids die. They fantasize about that. It's not a fucking joke anymore. This is what these people believe. They fucking tell us exactly who they are. They want global Antifida. Intifida. We hate you people. We're going to fucking kill you when there's enough of us to fight you. That's what they're saying. That's what they've told us. When there's enough of us, we're going to come and we'll enter any house we want and you can't stop us. Aloha snack bar. That's who they are. They're not lying. They're not joking. We are dealing with retards, folks. Democrats are literally retarded. Oh, John, that's a harsh statement, don't you think? Somehow they can't understand the simple language in the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to give you another example. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. She humiliated herself. She made an epic, retarded statement in court while trying to crap and troll a U.S. Solicitor General, an intelligent trial attorney. What was the subject matter? Tariff authority. So the Solicitor General was answering questions. It was a very, I guess, apparently contentious hearing. He referred to Nixon, President Nixon's tariffs, as unilateral presidential tariffs. He gave the fucking answer to the question. Yes, presidents do come up with their own fucking tariffs and just do it. Well, the retard justice, Ketanji Brown Jackhole, got all confused and mixed up. She says, oh, I thought you meant Lincoln. No, Nixon, Richard Milhouse Nixon, is not Abraham Lincoln. Wrong century, sweetheart. Right? They're fucking idiots, but they have real power. And that should frighten us all into being prepared and being America first. Because when you're not America first, folks, you get DEI, higher DEI appointments. When it's not America first, you get foreigners, you get traitors, you get CIA bullshit, you get FBI bullshit, you get Attorney General bullshit, you get congressional bullshit, you get presidential bullshit. When we're not America first, we get shit hitting the fan.